Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Just got wind that Robbie Robertson passed away today. It's of course really sad. I'm well aware of the stuff he did in the band and it's fantastic stuff. The Weight, such a wonderful song. There's so many others. So if you guys are not familiar with the band, treat yourself because it's wonderful stuff. It's possible some of you guys don't know because I do a lot of metal music. So jump into that today, give it a listen. For me, though, this is a track with him as a solo artist, and I found it was his most popular track. It's called Somewhere Down the Crazy River, and I don't think I know it, so I figured I'd jump into this, my little homage to a really talented Canadian musician. So anyway, let's jump into this together, and hopefully it's a good track. I imagine it would be because I know him well from the band. Let's give it a go. Sounds like the intro of Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I can see it now. The distant red neon shivered in the heat. I was feeling like a stranger in a strange land. You know, where people play games with the night. God, it was too hot to sleep. I followed the sound of a jukebox coming from up the levee. All of a sudden I could hear somebody whistling from right behind me. I turned around and she said, "Why do you always end up down at Nick's Cafe?" I said, I don't know. The wind just kind of pushed me this way. She said, "Hang the rich." Take a picture of this. The fields are empty, abandoned 59 Chevy. Laying in the backseat listening to Little Willie John. Yeah, it's when time stood still. You know, I think I'm gonna go down to Madam X and let her read my mind. She said that voodoo stuff don't do nothing for me. Stir the soul. I can't find no control. Catch the blue train, places never been before. Look for me somewhere down the crazy road. some ghosts for me. She said there's one thing you gotta learn, is not to be afraid of it. I said, no, I like it. I like it, it's good. She said, you like it now, but you'll learn to love it later.
Robbie getting it on. Getting pretty intimate there at the end. I was intrigued who the backing vocalist was. I didn't remember the backing vocal track to be so withdrawn. That was interesting to me. The guy just kind of like said it quiet and then pulled back. I don't remember it that way. I do know the song, obviously. I picked up on it quite quickly. This is played on the radio enough times where I think most of us have heard the track, but I didn't know it by name. It's just such a masterful storyteller. It's the way he says what he says that just draws you in. I was just fixated of listening to this crazy river story. So rest in peace, Robbie, a really talented man who hopefully had a wonderful life. I would imagine it was pretty exciting. He did some pretty cool stuff for real. I hope you guys enjoyed that track, and I'm assuming some of you, like me, hadn't heard it in a really long time. So there we go, a little Roadie homage. You guys take care. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Thank you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.